world and Olympic champion fencer Mariel Zagunis, and today's tip that I'm going to teach you is attack and preparation. Now this is a very common defensive move, but actually extremely difficult to try to master. This is something that I had to work on with my coach for years and years when I was a young fencer because the timing is very precise. But we're going to break it down for you today and see if you can master it sooner than I did. So attack and preparation is something that you do when you want to hit your opponent when they're coming very fast at you with their attack. If your opponent is patient, then attack and preparation is not the move to do. Attack and preparation is something that works when your opponent is basically running at you and has no control in their attack, and that's when you take over the control in defense. And so, if your opponent is coming fast at you, you're going to be, trying to get out of the way. You're going to be taking long retreats backwards. And attack and preparation comes after you take a bunch of long retreats backwards. You're pulling them in, pulling the opponent, and last second you change the size of your steps, take a small step, and hit them when they least expect it. So if Ola is coming at me and she does not have any control of her attack because all she's worrying about is running me down the strip and trying to hit me, that's when you want to use this move. So if she does a big step and I hit her in preparation when her arm is back here and when she's not ready to finish. Okay, and if you look at my feet, I'm going to be taking big steps, and then when I hit her in preparation, that final step is going to be a much smaller step than my other steps. So when you're trying to get out of the way, when you're trying to retreat down the strip, your steps are going to be big, they're going to be long. You're pulling her in, you're thinking, yes, I'm going backwards, I'm trying to get out of the way. But the attack and preparation comes, see a tiny step, and I hit her like this. You have to stay in balance. You have to have your body forward. If you're retreating like this, then there's no way that you're going to be able to hit them in preparation. You want to have your body forward, and this is going to be the final position that you end up in. So again, if she's attacking me, and I'm drawing her in, and then the final step is going to be tiny. So she thinks that I'm going to just keep taking big steps backwards, but that's not the case. I'm going to take big steps and finish with the small steps so I get her in her most vulnerable moment when she's up here. So I'm going to take 2 big steps backwards, and the final step is going to be a tiny step when I hit her in preparation. So big, small. Do you see how I end up? So I'm drawing her in. She thinks that I'm extending the distance very wide. And finally, look, tiny step, and then I hit her in preparation. So it's very important. You need to practice this a lot when you're doing your extra footwork after practice. This is what I practice a lot. You need to really keep your body forward. You're feinting forward. If you're back here, again, if you're out of balance, then there's no way that you're going to be able to hit them. You want to make sure that you're forward. So it's a very tiny movement. This last step is going to be a very tiny movement. So you're going to go big step and then tiny step, attack and preparation. And remember, this is only a move that you use when your opponent is barreling down on you and kind of out of control. If your opponent is slow and steady and patient, don't try attack and preparation. But a lot of people do think that speed is key when sometimes it's not, but if they're running at you, then this is a perfect move to try to master. I'm Mariel Zagunis, and that's your tip of the day. Thanks for watching.